Hey y'all. So I just wanted to come to y'all today. I just had like a wow moment. We have been in the house all week with this crazy Mississippi winter weather, and I have been doing some reading because I've had all this time on my hands. So anyway, a little backstory. When COVID hit and I was off work for 8 weeks, we really buckled down on doing Dave Ramsey. I know. The thought of his name just kind of just cringes you. Because we all hate to talk about money, or I hate to talk about money. I hate to discuss it. Every time me and my husband talk about money, I always feel like I'm being attacked, even though he's just talking to me. But I always feel guilty, like I overspend, or I don't save, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. Like I don't like talking about money. Anyway. So the other day, backstory again, so we've been doing Dave Ramsey since COVID hit. We've been doing really good. So last week, he gets a package in the mail, and when he gets home, he opens it, and he hands me this book. Well, it is Know Yourself, Know Your Money. Discover why you handle money the way you do and what to do about it. Talk about feeling convicted. I was like, he does feel like that. You know, it's by Rachel Cruz, who is Dave Ramsey's daughter. Of course, he's like, no, Ashley, I saw the book. I got me a book. I got you a book. I just want us to read it. So, knowing me, I went into this book like, I do not want to read this book. But he was like, I know you're not going to read it. So, one, I had to prove him wrong that I would read it. So, I'm reading it, and it's been really eye-opening on like why we feel the way we do about money, whether it's like things that have happened to us in the past with money, or just the way we perceive money, the way maybe our parents perceive money, or like there's all these reasons of why we feel the way we do about money. So anyway, so I'm on this chapter called What Motivates You to Save Money. So I just read this part and I was like, wow. And it just really hit home for me. So I just wanted to take some time and read it to y'all. It says, most of us have two lives. The lives we live and the unlived life within us. Between the two stands resistance. Have you ever wanted to be a mother, a doctor, an advocate for the weak and helpless, to run for office, crusade for the planet, campaign for world peace, or to preserve the environment? Late at night, have you experienced a vision of the person you might become? The work you could accomplish? Are you a writer who doesn't write, a painter who doesn't paint, an entrepreneur who never starts a venture? Then you know what resistance is. Resistance prevents us from achieving the life God intended when He endowed each of us with our own unique genius. That'll give you a little gut jab. Resistance is there every day to keep us from achieving our dreams, and its message is one we can wrongly take to heart, believing it's true. There's no way I can do that. Saving for that dream is impossible. That's just crazy. I've got to be realistic. My children are depending on me. Y'all, I've said all three of those here lately, just since COVID. The goal of us being debt-free just seems impossible to me. The one solitary goal of resistance is to keep you from achieving what you're meant to achieve. If we allow it, our internal voice alone can destroy our chances to create a life we love. How true is that? How true? Like, I always have that little voice in my head that's saying, no, you can't do that, or no, that'll never happen, or no this, or no that. And you start believing it. See, I lost my voice. Okay. You guys, the stakes of not dreaming, of not pursuing what's important to us are crazy high. Dreaming isn't for the faint of heart. When we dream, we're digging into our very purpose for living. So be alert and stay focused through this process. It's going to be worth it. Wow. Like, y'all, I've reread that little section in this book like 4 times. My point is, dreaming is what God intended us to do. God gave us this life to do everything we can with it. Not sit back and listen to that internal voice that tells us, no, we can't do it, or no, that dream is impossible, or no, getting debt free you're never going to reach because you have bills and every bills just happen and all this. Like, we can do all of this. Our dreams are possible, and we've got to tell that little voice in our head to leave, and that God gave us this beautiful life to do something with it, to have a purpose. I found the artist program with Saint in June, and I just felt like it was God telling me, giving me this opportunity to join and step out of my comfort zone. I would never have done a video like this before. Never would have done a Facebook Live. I was terrified to even push the button. Never thought I could do makeup to show other people how to do makeup. I thought I barely got mine on looking halfway decent. But it was an opportunity that was presented to me, and I felt like God was telling me to do it. And so I did it. I hopped on that opportunity, and I'm so thankful I did, because my dream, your dream may be different, but my dream was to pay off bills, to become debt-free, or to only owe on our house. And in March, when I lost an income, I thought that was impossible, near impossible. And here we are, and we're doing it. And because of Saint, I have an extra income that I didn't rely on before. So all of that income goes to just paying off debt. And I know some of you are in that same boat, and I want to offer that opportunity to you today. There are so many reasons in your why to do this, and debt maybe not be one of them. One of them may be to save up for a dream vacation. One of them may be to start your kids' college fund. One of them may be to just find something for yourself, because as a woman and a mom, you have lost touch with who you are. There's all kinds of whys of why we do things and why we dream. But we can't be scared. We can't, like this says, we have to pursue our dreams, because that is, let me go back and see the right word. That is resistance. Resistance prevents us from achieving the life God intended when He endowed each of us with our own unique genius. So telling yourself no to an opportunity that presents itself is telling your life, or basically telling God that no, you're not giving Him the life that He intended you to have. And I just believe that somebody needed to hear that today. And y'all don't tell my husband that I said he was right on me reading this book. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on and share that with y'all, because it just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. And if you are interested in the opportunity of Saint, then DM me. Let's talk. Let's see if this is something that would work for you. Anybody can do it. Do not listen to that inner voice that says you cannot do this, because you can do it. I promise you can do it. If you have other dreams, you can do those. Quit listening to that voice. You can do them. If you can dream it, then God wants your life to be that, and He wants you to pursue your dreams. Have a great day.